The Fright Night special on Dynamite opened up with a tornado tag team match as Darby Allin and Orange Cassidy would take on Wheeler Yuta and Daniel Garcia. Brawling across the arena ended with Darby Allin making Wheeler Yuta tap out in the Scorpion Deathlock. A fatal four-way tornado match for the number one contenders to face the tag team champions at Full Gear on November 22nd. It was FTR hitting the Shatter Machine on Kevin Knight one half a jet speed to get the win. Other teams involved in this contest were Jurassic Express and the Young Bucks. Brewing tension between Okada and Takeshita was paramount on Dynamite during the Don Callis segment, as Don would announce that these two would team up to iron out their differences on this week's Collision. And a rematch from last week, Kyle O'Reilly would take on Jon Moxley, who dominated during the contest with various submission holds such as the toe hold and an armbar on the outside of the ring. And whilst on the outside of the ring, Kyle O'Reilly would apply the guillotine choke on Jon Moxley as the referee would count up to 10, counting out both competitors. Mercedes Moné would attack Women's Champion Kris Statlander backstage, ending up in the ring, being joined by Athena to double team the Women's Champion. However, Willow Nightingale and Harley Cameron would make the save. It was then confirmed that next week on Dynamite, in the first round of the Women's Tag Team Title Tournament, will be Mercedes Moné teaming up with Athena to take on Willow Nightingale and Harley Cameron. Tekla would spear Jamie Hayter on the outside of the ring, allowing her team, the Sisters of Sin, Julia Hart and the Sky Blue, to get the victory over Aminata and Hager. The Sisters of Sin advanced to the semi-finals of the Women's Tag Team Tournament. And in the main event on Dynamite, Samoa Joe was victorious and became number one contender to face Hangman Adam Page for the world title at Full Gear, going against Hook, Bobby Lashley and Ricochet. The end would come as Ricochet would hit Bobby Lashley over the back with a steel chair. This made Lashley distracted momentarily, going after Ricochet on the outside, allowing Samoa Joe to get the submission hold to Kitty Kutch on Hook, forcing Hook to tap, making the winner and number one contender for the AEW World Championship, Samoa Joe. Immediately following the and it was announced on Dynamite that Mark Briscoe, Orange Cassidy, Kyle O'Reilly, as well as Roderick Strong would team up to face the Death Riders in Blood and Guts.